clear. Now they get me. Now they get me loud and clear. Now they get me loud and clear now. Now they get me. Now they get me. Now they get me because I look like people. Now they get me loud and clear. All right. Okay. Our apologies as always. You know, it look like say, you know, what do they do? You know what you can do? The balance. We not say that you know so they give the fall too. And they not get lawyer, not so. Not just say that you know, now they not get lawyer. All right, okay. Anyway. All right, so we go straight to the point. I'm sure plenty people don't they wait for somebody to still say sound no there. Anita, they say no sound. Almami they say loud and clear. Bigger Mav they say is excellent. What is going on here? Lord, we're not the same page. No, Lord, we know. Okay, very well. Okay, then say fine. All right, so straight to the point. We first thing first, Lord, we just put for now the headlines in, the thing that we get to get some fantastic and loud programs in there today. And as soon as see on the title from closed sources, we clearly understand saying Liberia don't secure the non-permanent seats where Sierra Leone be occupied. Two countries there. They are Congo and Liberia. We understand say Salombi actually be wants this opportunity again. But we'll go show now how then they operate. You understand? Let people and just get the sense. And I don't know why, if when it comes to power, you know, you always say in small another with somebody, there is chance anyway, because you can get them for 1 year, another year back, you know, but it depends. But despite the lobby, according to several information what we get, it not be successful. In fact, Liberia then go unopposed. But we'll get some documents that we'll go put here, let people and just make sense of them. And what does this mean? Well, this will be a good news for we as a country for you know, for what we go to the commission, I mean the Security Council, the non-permanent, you know, it's under the global body that the way actually they make some decisions saying, in other words, they advise, even though they don't get the veto power, you get the 5 permanent veto there. And but even as that, people in the still criticize, say, regardless of all their hard work, if the 5 permanent members are not happy with any decision they make, they can simply veto her. Like we see multiple times the Gaza war between Israel. We see how it turned out and other issues there. But anyway, we go pay a little bit on that. We also go see. We also see somebody. They say one man we name. What's her name? Say Mada Salia Kane. Mada Salia Kane. The big. He said, "Tuya." Because secret covenants, not just put on for say people and get her. Then because secret covenants, then gets like what they say, maybe I don't know how to put on. I don't know if in a secret society or you know, then Moriman business or then fetish business or then juju business. This, like I say, when I get for career from the person, I'm not making an allegation. This is coming from somebody who said they had a secret covenant. The president, Marabio, supposed for peer, and peer. So the person, he said, old, decide for come out plain, let people know say Marabio be get an agreement with her. In fact, he even mentions that the first lady also aware about that. So we'll put her. But that also translates back then. I think if I'm not mistaken, 4 months ago, we also on social media, we also see a leak audio where the first lady, Ian Keketoma and other people, and they talk about secret covenants where them we don't get. Where the first lady, they say, they know what they pick it and alaki. So a lot of the time, plenty power now. Okay, somebody that's in an old video. Okay, well, they enjoy the scatter now. Well, we'll stick out, like I say. You know, what's the trend now? The media now they count. This is a Komon-Tok. Somebody just they put us in an old one. So a lot of the time, people and they say now politicians then get something already do behind the scene where not to everybody know where it can be called, but you not go rule that out because even in part of here, anything where involve power, it gets shady deals. Always that you know go for rule out. So go do that genealogy, they let make more sense to we. But we also go see, I go say one a good news. The Connaught Hospital don't get the neurosurgery department. This like a life-changing opportunity because I mean, given the fact that when they get serious health concern at the country, mental health, problems, you see one of the area I will not even ever address after the war done, the TRC, the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. There is a social a need back then for we rehabilitate the mind. It's not about just rehabilitating the building, the infrastructure, or creating new one. But one key thing we will fail for do is the healing process, the counseling process, and see what will happen. And for let matter worse, now we have another pandemic. Other people and say, "Oh no, call a pandemic, epidemic." Like say people don't know what they talk. They don't know the difference between epidemic and pandemic. But anyway, Lord left that side. So we're gonna look into that part today. We really appreciate that. I will also see the the Minister of Information don't talk what in government be do when they get when they get the information. Say then catch two people with diplomatic passports, the proactive measures they wouldn't take. But that proactive measure where they refer is somehow contradictory to what the foreign minister be say in an interview. Like they not receive any official document from any authority for suggesting them people are Sierra Leonean, and as a result, as a diplomat, is constrained to qualify them as Sierra Leoneans, even though I mean, we already know a lot of people on social media. These are not even government officials. They already get the fact these guys were holding Sierra Leonean diplomatic passports, but yet he was so confident when he was making his submission. I think he was just probably playing the Bolly Joe's playbook, where then they put you that buffoon. No, right wait. When I right we will respond. No, well, we get for go time to the lawyer first, to the Attorney General. We're not country with laws. Then with them. But anyway, the good parts now, what me they see, a lot of Sierra Leoneans and seems to be upgraded in terms of thinking, in terms of it's difficult now for anybody just manipulate somebody. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. Some people in the argue say now at this age, ignorance not complete choice at this age. For let you be ignorant, for let somebody stupid you. Now you mean her, now you want her, now you like her, now you accept her. Anyway, we go pay attention that side. And we also see the worst results, and we get updates here. Of course, this now a long waiting results. People and comrade, students, everybody be there. They ask. So I'm go pay attention. As well, of course, now they see this lady, now the media. This I don't take over now. Credit to Silver Blyden. Silver Blyden be raised a concern. This woman. A lot of people say this picture is carrying for watch, but anyway, now one of the pictures and Silver Blyden puts this face. He said that the chief minister in West, but in concern of that, this woman then the co-chair of what for rebranding with Miata conference, and he ever could talk about cultural affairs, social issues. The co-chair this rebranding. I will put it for the actual content of her. So Sylvia gets a problem with that, and of course these people we don't know. We don't see Sylvia and the chief minister for quite some time. So I think this one, because the catcher look like say it's in the bomb, the pass spread across. But people in the argue, and I like the argument two people in the make. Why we always are allowed? Okay, he married to the first to the chief minister. That's fine. But for like go co-chair, we culturally branding or what people get concerned. We don't get qualified Sierra Leonean female there we go co-chair. Why would they allowed nepotism the kind side? Why would they allowed special interest the kind side? Why would they allowed I mean, if I want to take you back into history, Paranta only did the same. He hired in WEF, now parliament, as a human resource officer. He never work. And we also see allegation come back for say the chief minister in Papa, one of the where be the minister of education, one of the contracts there, he get a multi-million-dollar contract. Now we don't see back employing WEF. And the arguments where will be the struggle for catch that part there, but I'm sure plenty of people are listening on AYV, where the Minister of Information, the defense say, as a cultural means, when you marry to them, as Mende, this like I say, we struggle, we're not able to get that side. Now go forgive you, but people who don't listen, then go confirm and maybe some other day will counter. They say when you married na Mendeland, you don't become a citizen of Mende. But we are not talking about Mendeland. We're talking about Sierra Leone. So the argument say an office all water. But anyway, go pay attention on that. We also go pay attention on of course, on the African news. Madagascar then don't get the new president. As we know, Colonel Michael don't overthrow the then president with not a helper. What kind of power? Not they last forever. 16 years now, you will that country day. Well, the military don't take power. But this also they show you, as a Sierra Leonean, anybody who feels that the international community, now for can't solve saloon problem, now they dream as it. Now they dream as it. This not the Madagascar, Nepal, now the people that then grab. Madagascar, I see the other day where the Dr. Ibrahim who want to be president. Then the simple people and they ask when they criticize the government. I know they understand. It's not to their role for criticize government. This is a doctor, and this is somebody who wants to be president in Sierra Leone. I don't know the work of the opposition in our country. Completely, I'm lost. I was surprised. I don't even understand. But anyway, we'll go look into that. All right, and the last one we'll go put that Zelensky in the US, and we hope Trump will at least pull a Trump card for let peace reign once and for all, as he don't succeed between Israel and Gaza. Well, Pambo, as always, now Komon-Tok. We're not done with Komon-Tok. We jump part. If you just join me with a different side, with a YouTube, maybe we saw you see yourself for the first time. And how for join me easy, click the subscribe button, turn the notification bell, and each time we can live, we'll go send you an alert. We're also in our Facebook, we're in our TikTok, we're in our Instagram. Well, me way they bring on the program, me now, Mr. Komon-Tok. And today again with this for the first time and the second time rather, with a broadcast live now Komon-Tok special with backup page as well as now YouTube. All right, so me now Mr. Komon-Tok today now the 17th of October 2025. We can just stuff for company.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mama salon. Now we all forgot.
All right, so Famul, I'll stay to the point. We'll not get nothing for rest. Let me just pass this announcement. On Sunday, we get, if it don't be the last Sunday, but because of one or two reasons it not be happen, we apologize for that. On Sunday, we get a man of God from Australia. We say, now a pastor, we say God get a message for the people of Saloon. He said, this message don't torment her. He no go feel fine, and he just go for do what God say for do, or can tell the people of Saloon what God say. Well, Who knows? God can talk to anybody where you feel for talk to. It no matter. It can be ordinary person, it can be a pastor. Nine choice. I ain't get we all. I make we all. So Kaya, on Sunday, please Lord pay attention. But we what did God get for Salon people? I don't say you don't believe God because of I understand, but not left that side. But we all believe God. We believe say God can talk to anybody at any time. We think and we feel. We go look into that, and of course we'll also get Dr. Babi on that very same program day on Sunday. So it's something that you might want to consider marking in your calendar. All right, so these are the momentous program moments this way the then foreign minister. Lord, just take few seconds of just 2 minutes to the camp.
Also to thank the African Union as the endorsed candidate, guaranteeing a clean slate candidature to the Security Council. In addition, for all the regional groupings who have collectively and individually voted for us, we have no doubt that coming back to the Security Council, we will bring two important things. One, we bring resilience. A country that is no longer defined by its past, the past of war, the past of Ebola and mudslide. But it shows a resilient people, a resilient country, and hence back onto the global stage to take its rightful place. Second, we bring hope. We bring hope to all the war-torn countries in the world, from Ukraine to Afghanistan to Iraq to Sudan to Yemen to Arab Israeli, that it can be done. Sierra Leone is a living example of resilience and hope. So it is on that note, and to the people of Sierra Leone, we are thankful to our president, whose vision and leadership has made this possible. His Excellency Dr.
All right, so let me just tap that side. That was a history, momentous, pride, like be accolade. It was a big moment for Sierra Leone. For Law we go be for the second time for Law we go at the Security Council after a very long time. But after this be happen, we get many conversation, understanding behind the scene. The government be wants for, because you can go for 2 years. After 1 year, you can renew. Then be wants this one, and then be go for the second one where Liberia don't secure. Now, when Lord put for you in stage, a lot of people are not be gets the concept about how even it happened. Well, today maybe we go just take one page of the Iboku, not go put all now. I'll just put something. The this now the Security Council election 2025. Now, how many pages there? I think I just want to see the main one. Then now they take no more. Now 15, but let's just take one. Let's just take one or two. I just want the key side. The key side no more where I want to pay attention. All right, let's take page 2. Page 2, now we get interest over. Let people understand how the Security Council they function and the efforts where government be one for make them get a second opportunity where we understand say materialize as Liberia don't secure that position there. But again, you ask the question why what's the point? I don't know if the government want use them for still maintain the because a privileged position there where you at the Security Council consult you with many issues there. As soon as they see Madabio be instructing foreign affairs and even the diplomats, they represent the UN representative, they be the vocal in terms of key issues like particularly the Palestinian war, the Palestine-Israel war, and this is just part of it. And by so doing, they get them big player there now where they can't be any like the United States. If they're not like what you did, it's now a power play. When you there under now, you use your position. So you go and take the hardline approach. Why you take the hardline approach? Because now the hardline approach, and they give what they say attention, and they draw attention to the key players there. And when they draw attention to you, you then negotiate. Now, so it operate to, it negotiate. You go negotiate, okay, we want to vote for with this place, on this, then the upcoming votes, they come on XY issue. If we vote for we go give a concession like this, we go reduce certain thing. There are a lot of benefits, give me a Q business. Let us put on, so give me a Q. That's now one of the benefits now. And we see where other countries then successfully benefit from that. We understand, as Gambia, there's a city and press very hard for me there. Let's get the opportunity coming forward. Moving forward, let us take this one. This now waiting we get then this year from the United Nations. They take the African states. 2025 candidates, 5 member states: Bahrain, Colombia, the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, Latvia, and Liberia are currently running for the 5 available seats. Apart from Latvia, all other candidates are previously served on the council. Colombia 7 times, DR twice, and Bahrain and Liberia once. So Liberia, they said we succeed for good 1961. Between 1990 to 1991, Liberia be go. Okay, 1960. Apologies for that. Apologies. So how the UN Security Council they work? Africa get 3 permanent get 3 seats that are allocated to be. The 3 non-permanent seats are always allocated to Africa once seat comes up for election during every even calendar year, and 2 seats are available during odd year. What does this mean? Every even calendar, like 2024, 2026, 2028, on these are even. Though you get the odd, where they come like every year, 2025, 2026, 2027, and so on and so forth. So we get 3 where they always allocate. The 2, they go on election. But on this particular one now, I'll just finish what they read. Then we just summarize and quick one. Don't forget about this part of the conversation. It reads, although there have been exceptions, elections for seats allocated to Africa are usually uncontested, as the African group maintain an established pattern of rotation among its 5 sub-regions: North Africa, South Africa, East Africa, and West Africa, and Central Africa, as described in the greater detail below. This pattern has been interrupted on several occasions, such as when Mauritania, Morocco, and Togo ran for 2 open African seats in 2021. Nigeria and Gambia contested 1 seat in 2023, but the Gambia dropped out of the race before the election. In 2022, the Djibouti and Kenya contested, and the single available seat at that time, which Kenya won in the second round of voting. In 2021, DRC entered the race in early May, but they withdrew in early June in favor of Gabon, which was AU endorsed candidate. In its not verbal informing the UN Secretary General, and the President of the General Assembly that has withdrawn its candidature, the DRC indicates that it will run in the 2025 Security Council election for 2026-2027 term. Most recently, Madagascar, Mauritania, and Tanzania were briefly candidates in 2024, but all 3 dropped out of the race before the election, leaving Somalia as the sole candidate in 2024. The DRC is running unopposed for the Central African Republic, which rotates with the North African seats currently held by Algeria. According to the African group's rotation pattern, Liberia is also running unopposed for the West African. All right, let's just tap that side. The rest we will explain until now as how we don't read in advance. So there are 5 regions. These 5 regions, the African Union, they don't put, we don't get understanding between we all. the north, the south, the east, and the west, and the center. So then city what we talk about, then 5 cities can rotate among them. The last one before we take the Anglophone country be Ola, Ghana, before we take them from them. And this starting way, it can be like, like the African position, the African Union, are they actually they push you, or are they endorse you, or are they pick based on the lobby. And it's all based on lobby. All of these, they talk in a lobby. You don't go just, as a country, then go gear. You get for lobby. As soon as see from then 2020, 2021, 2024, there we are yes, battle. Even at one time, in 2021 and 2011, Nigeria and Gambia, then we go into, a race for these seats, even though Gambia later withdraw. So it's the benefits where country in the gets make them look, say, you know what, this is something that we could play. Now they're the highest level of politics to play, the geopolitics, and I need they curry favor. Now they get deal there, now they get friendship there. So that I make where somebody going inside. Most time you don't want left there, you want continue. Well, I think now that not be the idea behind Sierra Leone for law make history. If we be succeed, we lobby behind the scene, that could have been history, although we go too successive. Well, maybe the government for campaign time to we say because of the respect, because of the good work. Of course, then get for just count things away, go there in favor. Because na hard work, nothing way concern money, we involve money, we involve heavy diplomatic capital, or at least you able to get people that would vote. So the idea for say back then they say nobody not contest because now so they happen. Then sits and they are uncontested sits there. So family I don't know so today. Some of them documents I don't know they either for no not so anything they give them how they take. Because they say nobody will beat everybody on contest. But anyway, I don't know now. If you want this booklet now, 15 pages anyway, we'll not get time for read everything for Nana. We go put on our we'll go for the share we page Naya. So we group page Naya, let people and go get opportunity for get some of them documents here for the people that will read. That I think it will make a big difference for you. All right, so let me go on the second part. I'm sure plenty people want, and I go be very clear on this one. Miss SSSF now the first thing is for you read this audio, I know every area, and waiting on news. News nothing like how they say new to you. Something can don't take 500 years, but if you know ever a year, to you not news. So this one for we only ever a year is not news. But before we go that first, I think if I know do journalogy. I'll take one viral audio be go will be where people can be shared widely. Will be the voice where they depict the voice of the first lady. I think that if I just they talk about secret covenants at the time for Puta and Nayana and the option in this. Okay, so let's take on this clip. Now, just I think now 1 minute 35 seconds. This now one of the clip where we go viral. A lot of people and be a lot of people and be listener, and it just.
And then you make sure that you are ready because the TV don't say we all belong sweat, including me as well. Let's set up one of the product, we all don't sweat. So I said, let it go. If you don't fully sweat, we say, well, not for what you sweat. So they go. But when they don't go this boy, nobody don't have permission to full sweat. And next thing they don't kind of host ya. One of you don't come here and bless it. One of you take money here. Instead of they go and eat my blessing. I want to do money. So they need to know that this side, because I don't know when you begin for 10 man and say, That you say no, we do A, B, C, and D, and then you make me swear. I go make me swear. Then you say I don't go against them. Then begin it. No begin about like people that.
But for the guy talk to you outside here. Okay, no. Okay. Okay, so I want to talk to you outside. Okay, so let's talk to you outside. Can I talk to you?
Okay, so, I think you don't know that. So that was one, and a lot of people then they ask if maybe something the person be doing deliberately, or maybe somebody maybe by mistake, or maybe somebody these days look like the conversation between the former president EDK and MS Bangura will be go viral again, and these days age anything we talk online can secure, but who knows. But the point is there is concern there, and show how they're concerned about their family and this kind of secret courts thing and where they happen. Like I say, politicians all over the world, they can do anything and everything. And we as Africans, we have been associated with this something called this juju, But anyway, Lord just Lord puts this one where people in the share back. We don't know the intention, but so they probably people and just want, remind people and say this thing be only take place.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Good evening, Sierra Leoneans. I greet everybody this evening. We did around some minutes after 5. Now me they send this audio to we President, His Excellency, retired Brigadier Julius Manda Bio. I know say now we brother, me especially we Adina Yasu. Now me brother that one day. But now one thing we are the guy for send this particular audio for. Once of time, me and President be sit down together, and so other people them, also a woman, Mrs. Fatima Bio. President, me and into promise we serve. Also, we take oath about that particular promise. Because it may need something from me. We without that in the enough for be president at all. We in a total goodness. So, for this particular goodness, I just tell president for make a promise about him so that he go get him. Because I just want for put her with maturity way. But from that time, we presidents don't gain this particular goodness from me. All along, me don't they maintain my own promise way I be promise am. And purposely waiting make we do that one day, now for less really better. Just because we talk that one day. Say Paul Pasalo for better. So, me say be do that sacrifice day again a particular goodness where you no go ever get an market at all. Except God Almighty Allah A1 for making you am. And boku among we the motaman they actually we get that kind goodness indeed. So from that time, president actually agree for maintain a young promise way he do. What it happen? It come to a time after the whole show, president does succeed. Now the very time that one day way a woman talk say no one foresee me at all. So president began for tell me say a woman no one foresee me. So I can't wait for some the time where I don't come. They actually send message. I did guy for call them, but they take me call at all. So I don't send message all alone for let president maintain this particular promise. Let it fulfill them. The oath way we take, I don't fulfill me own. Let himself fulfill his own. 30 days, president, they actually fulfill his own promise to me at all. I don't send message there. So I still continue for send this particular message here. Do ya any peaceful Sierra Leone where you meet up or this particular message here, so audio message it meet you, I would really want for let send directly to the president. Because waiting do president it don't they go actually against me okay. I get total right to the promise we promise president begin me. but he no agree for maintain it. So now me you write that one day. So do ya at the appeal to the president. Let president fulfill promise. Let president fulfill the oath where we take to Almighty Allah. Because now then tia so be don't make we Sierra Leone dey backward so today. Sierra Leone no dey grow at all. Now because of the hacker where they fed we. Because leaders know they actually when they promise, they know they actually fulfill the promises then. So please, any peaceful citizen, where this particular message here also come to you, let it send it directly to the president. And also, the president advise us, I want where they read this particular message here, so let them advise us.
All right, okay. You see, there is always something for land, and waiting in a dark, in most cases, then they tell we say it will eventually come out. And like I say, you know, the rule then yeah, if you look at what's in the man itself for talk, basically now then maybe there's some kind of petition, maybe do business where, you know, when politician be one, maybe perhaps even the first matter be not be pay attention that, you know, maybe we'll just go to a village from Odisseari. You know, some of these guys back, not to say sometimes, as how they the presence of them so powerful, because one of the key things we make always look at the people where they key help, where they say they help people, where go out outside and they even sleep, where go out then condition, and they tell you how they go able to change your life. I think if you get sober brain, you go and think twice. But the process say they can't help you for change your life, and if you look outside in this, they struggle, and you need your money back. So it's possible maybe sometime then and they whether na detail they pan campaign or this one are not going to ascertain or verify the extent of the authenticity or the conversation. I don't have to do an analysis here. It's possible maybe mother be not be fully aware that self say your obligation, or maybe it could be a random person, maybe you know a political figure, then can sit down say pa, or then people can introduce them to you. They say this money good, oh, they're gonna say happy. This is the pray for people and go. Sometimes you can then side and they then talk. They say, pa, they pray for you, and maybe coincidentally, can happen. Say, madam, you can win, can be president. So you take the credit, say now because of and that and for Pierre. Maybe carelessly, madam, you go on promise and say, no worry, a politician, you know, then good for that. For promise, no, nah. You don't joke with them for that. Then good. Sometimes go don't promises person say if I can have power, I go do this, I go do that, I go do that, and maybe not turn out for be so the person decide for go out of way. Say, you know what, I go on social media, and that's the easiest way I can get. And now so the world on day. Social media, one message, particularly those with high level, political actors, high profile people there. The media before remember it don't blow, you don't look like Ibikinion with MS Bangua. Wow. I think 2025 now the most listened audio Nandi are the most listened. And people are not even they're not even fed up for it. Then still up till now, anytime you play, people are still want the listener because it raw and it generates a lot of controversy. People and they up till now then believe say not to set up EBK. Other people and believe say that set up. Other people say, well, them do and deliberately for I'm sure we don't listen conversation. So we not ever get the right part, the correct part rather. We successfully bring come MS Bangura where be involved. It clearly tells you say not to and it is even vouch for the people who be they say not to them do. Again, people that contest that because when you hear you say the sound be the come out the recording, the point say so people like say MSMBD. But again, in Canada, fortunately, it's say not to him. So we'll take on my word. It's up to how you interpret. I'm just we do the analyze. We'll tap that side. All right, so I think that lesson now for the politician then, in case you ain't go pan juju business, you don't promise person, you have otherwise where you will not be no, but this may not be no, and I'm sure plenty of people are back at the first and this for you, it is audio, which for us now in news. Okay, on this other side, I'm sure plenty people in the social media don't see this. It fly right now, the trend. And would I make it trend? That's silver blinding. Silver blinding raised concern. It's a Mother Bio government appoints this here lady, Kate Contiris, to help reorientate Sierra Leone cultural mindsets to be free to imagine by making her to co-chair advisory unit to do a transformation of our iconic Miata Conference Center into something called the new Miata. She's the wife of Bio's Chief Minister Senge. This other parts, Ona Sido's press release, it's about the rebranding. I know a lot we spend time again for reader. You know, like I say, you don't scatter on the social media. We just want to summarize them for the people who they wait for news now. Yeah. Now they post this way. The lady put with her Kate. Kate said, today marks the launch of the new Miata Civic Center transformation process, a project I'm deeply honored to help lead. I will be co-chairing the Miata Civic Center Advisory Council alongside Mariama Anthony Williams, joined by an incredible team of advisors who care deeply about the role Miata plays in Sierra Leone creative and civic life. Together, we are building the rock of reimagining this landmark, transforming a piece of national history into a thriving hub of cultural, civic, creative, and digital life. This process is an example of what my practice, studio culture, is all about. Creating spaces where people come together to imagine, design, and build collectively, honoring the past while shaping the future. Share your memories of Miata and dreams for its future at Miata Civic Center Info. All right. There has been a lot of discussion, a lot of mixed reaction, but many people are asking this wild question. Why do we need foreigners to come and reorientate us, to come and help rebrand our culture? In itself, culture is a sacred tool. It's a sacred instrument. It's something that's special. It has to be manned. It has to be designed. It has to be owned by the people themselves. I think I share those sentiments with people who are saying, I mean, we have brilliant women across the world. We could, invite them to co-chair to help us understand ourselves. But we can't have a foreigner to come and tell us. In fact, there has been a lot of discussion regarding whether these people in the, in where are you in dress code for us in the first place. So we don't know what kind of culture actually one can tell me, because a picture can say 1,000 words. If you go down in biography, you watching pictures there, people in question. Like, for example, look at this picture where Silver Blinding puts you, where just raised. If you see the post where they can talk about rebranding culture, making it look more fancy, upgrading needs, and what's in this person go talk where perhaps go able, because even though within our school, they look at how the teacher they dress, not so we look at how it behave. That I make always as a teacher for be decent, not so the teacher for decent. We'll see with teacher them back then in the coatless and the dress fine, because that means that means a lot. It means a lot for let you get someone. But if we see picture of this very person now social media and they go lead, one of the leader, it sounds a little bit ridiculous. Like I said, there has been allegation back then where, and then they talk about Senge, where it take one of the projects here, it give him Papa under the Minister of, I think, Basic Education. So, and then discussions and people and be, talk about why we for always, but this is Africa, certain projects are meant for certain people. Not because they're qualified. We get the public procurement, national public procurement, I think, commission also, and NPPC. I don't know if I get them correctly. This body is supposed for them serve as, wouldn't they say, and they scrutinize people. Because government not get enough money, the small resources so they get, if we want to buy something, we they open the space. In other words, we they advertise, open or call for tender bidders, people and for come and tell we what they then go do if we give them this small change what we get or buy XYZ, whether a service, whether a product with value for money, not put some value for money. How we go down? Some people then say, if you want to give me this 10,000, for example, I will bring for a quality we go match to this money, we'll pass her. Other person say, okay, me not even need 10,000, that give me 8,000. At the end of the day, governments, they save and they get quality. That is why this commission would then be said, the National Public Procurement Commission, I think I get it right, suppose, to help us as a nation to, to manage this kind of projects. But what we don't witness over the years now, like, like this nepotism, everybody is there for helping person, help this, and I don't know, but it look like say, I don't know, but I wish at least and they listen to some of them criticism we people and make on social media say, left human outside, we don't see, but accountability not there. We see parentarily when are the Secretary General now for SLPP, they take human, the employer as a human resource officer, the parliament, without working for 3 good years. Then they pay $1,500. And when they catch out in students, administrative. This one of these days, I see one judge, I see one post, one guy, I think he thief phone, he thief the clerk of one clerk na court in phone, then jail him for I think 4 years or 5 years, and I remember we not follow that story. So I just imagine somebody thief phone. I'm not endorsing anything that is, if somebody stole, if somebody thief, but somebody thief phone, then get him 4 5 years, and somebody thief the entire nation, then say let them forgive her. They not just forgive her, then go get one of the biggest position. Now one of the oldest political parties in the sub-region or sub-Sahara. We own problem. Now we own problem. But anyway, let's just stop now. Let us ease this one small as we don't tense. I see this video they circulate on social media. Sarah the Great, say they done with inform them, but it take on the chief minister. I think it's fine for law just ease the tension. So all our small. So very no come back with the camp.
No ever allow the chief minister like you.
Why?
Yeah, that one the point of my waist. And then I'm a champion.
Yeah, I know that chief minister Barando. Chief minister no say in way like pussy, like you naturally.
Well, when they come to me and in the pamba you.
I didn't put I didn't put you.
Me work at this two so. I not my passion here. Remember the two talk. I did the pamba
I
you.
remember about chief minister don't say about that. Chief minister, you know say chief minister in the youth man them elect salon.
Yeah, like a West Bank salon.
But wait too. I want to ask you something.
Chief minister, I don't buy G3. I don't say if I whether
no, sir, listen. Chief minister a nice guy.
Yeah.
And chief minister don't sacrifice a lot for salon.
But not under me chop you 3 ways.
No. That's what outside they mean the guy was talking. I don't know what these are young people.
I want to tell you something. And if you bracket to the pamba, you pass your work upside down.
I don't have the chief minister. I don't know about that.
All right. Okay. I hope we get a little bit of relax, not so. A good news from Sierra Leone, and I wish for they get the news here every day. Talk about this. Anyway, I'll take this one.
Dr. Mark Kapua, the hospital care manager for Komon-Tok Hospital. In the first place, we're having a lot of road traffic accidents with motorbikes, with tricycles, keke okada, as we usually call them. So when they come back to any of the public hospitals or even private hospitals, there were very high chances that they would die because there was no trained doctors who are capable of working on the brain, operating on the brain. Now we have a neurosurgeon who can operate, who can do surgeries on the brain. We have one currently who will be responsible for doing the surgeries or any operations on the brain. One of the problems that we used to have, we may come with, say, foreigners from elsewhere to come and work. They may want to leave one day to go back to their countries. Now we have Sierra Leoneans that are trained. So this shows you that it's going to be very sustainable. We have trained a complex of other healthcare workers.
Okay. How they feel today? Eh? Thank God, eh? Okay. You don't eat today? So apart from the head injuries, we also have a lot of spinal cord injuries or spinal injuries, that is injury occurring to the spine. All right. We know the spine houses the spinal cord. Any injury to any level of the spine will cause what? Loss of function below that level, sometimes paralysis, total paralysis, etc. So we are dealing with cases like that plenty here. Well, there have been a lot of general misconception about Komon-Tok in the past, but I can tell you that it is different now at Komon-Tok Hospital. Now, of course, I can assure you that most of the cases we see, some of them have gone through private facilities, private hospitals, but then they end up sending them here. Why? Because we have this unit at Komon-Tok Hospital.
We have seen in the past that our people were suffering. So if you were unfortunate to get any problem with the brain, then you have to be taken out of this country. And we all know how many of us would afford to be treated abroad. But now, whether you have that money or not, in fact, one of the things I can even tell you, Dr. Kamara, who is a neurosurgeon, Dr. Kamara has been doing a lot of free operations in which patients can just buy their medications, and he has been doing a lot of free operations. So definitely the unit is to cater for each and every Sierra Leonean.
All right, so
I am Dr. Mark
will continue for prioritize we well body one, and this is a good thing, a laudable venture, and we tell them thank you for that. At least this one come out from a point of we'll say this is a success story. All right, so let me see what's happen with the result.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now
Jallo of Modern Academy, the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary School Education, Comrade Sake, though officially announced the 2025 WAS result, Usa Enot say plenty students then fail the English subject. And we also get for call Rosalie Mariam Jallo of Modern Academy Senior School, Usain say na insecure the first position for the entire country, as in we get for secure 4 A's, 3 B's and B3s. And Rosel Afua Dennis of International School na Freetown be get for can second, where in get 6 A's, 2 B's and 1 C5. Fambul them on a kusha enkabo Mina Ipotabi from the Komon-Tok platform, we get a total of 11.77% of students that will secure credit, where that include English, while we get 63.0% we fail. And also, we get 13,230 withheld results them all over the country, where that means them people and the nuggets forget results.
Jalo Miriam Roslyn, a female student of Modern Academy Senior School of Excellence, was the best performing candidate in the 2025 WAS based on the results released to MBSSC. She sat 9 subjects and obtained 4 A1s, excellent, 3 B2s, very good, and 2 B3s, good. Her average grade unit was 1.78, very good. She was closely followed by an
So me fumble them, this now waiting the Komon-Tok get for now. You can follow our YouTube page when a Komon-Tok special for get more accurate information but things that will happen all about now the country. Well, wait till not get for the worst results this year. As many not get forget results, while others are not get for pass the English language when a requirement for go university. You can type what you think now the Komon.
All right, so that's now the latest way from the minister regarding the WAS. When I don't get from reporter B. Let me just join this one with the talk of the passports where we blow out then this year. What's in the government position say officially?
Our concern is government with regards selling and diplomatic passports that is landing in the hands of foreigners. Of recent, we just saw one, a Turkish, who is a holder of Syrian passports. That is under investigation, Mr. Minister.
So on this issue, I want to say a few things. One is the Minister of Foreign Affairs was absolutely right.
Okay.
No country has communicated to us that, oh, we have your citizen or your citizen has been arrested, and a whole, because there's a protocol that needs to be followed. If somebody is found conducting illegal activities and they wanted to repatriate that person to our country. Now, nobody has contacted Sierra Leone on that. So the Minister of Foreign Affairs was absolutely right on that. But the Sierra Leone Immigration Department is also right with the release that we worked on, that they've put out, which is, once we saw the news, we did not wait for a diplomatic communication. Look, the passport of Sierra Leone is a sacred document that must be respected. And for it to continue to hold the sway that it has, I've just spoken here at length about how our president has helped really increase our profile and the stature of our country. So we have to ensure that that passport remains a document of great respect and is treated with the rights, accorded the privileges that it must be accorded. So we share in the concern, absolutely, of citizens that if somebody who is involved in any illegal activity is speculated, reported, we're not going to wait for a formal, for them can tell we will take actions. So what His Excellency has directed the Immigration Department to do are 2 things. A, what are the circumstances by which, because people, by the way, diplomatic passports are also, sometimes you reward people for certain things for your country. Somebody might make something for you. You might appoint them as an attaché of something. You might appoint them as, consul. They get this. There's a process. So His Excellency has asked for, going forward, he wants to review the processes of diplomatic passports. He wants to review this particular case, how this person got that passport, if indeed, but really make sure how this person got that passport. Check the document that was submitted and then the processes that we have so that we can prevent an abuse, a misuse of our sacred documents going forward. So it's a serious issue. We take it very seriously, and that's why you saw a proactive release by the Sierra Leone Immigration Department. And again, it's not the way it used to be before, where it was, oh, no, they're not cartel. No, it was a very, I really commend them for the candor of that release, coming forward and say, they're not denying, they're saying, okay, we're going to look into the processes that led to this, and we're going to look beyond this one case, because again, President Bio cares about how this country is perceived around the world and how our documents show up.
And same proactive push is what many were expecting for yours, like Dekas or Marche.
Which is actually what we did as well with Jaws. Because what happened with Jaws, as we've mentioned many times, is nobody contacted us. What they did was to go on social media and the media, which is not the diplomatic, appropriate way of engaging on this issue. They contacted us after the fact, but we were already in motion in terms of we went public. We said we were investigating. We've been in touch with the Dutch government. Multiple conversations have been had about what they want, about what we can do, what is within our laws. We have to respect our laws. We've got a deportation law in this country, extradition law, that follows a very specific process. And I can assure you the Attorney General is looking very closely into that process, and that's what we're going to do as well.
All right, so, but like I said, this age and time, everything day that you earn, we don't need self to go deeply for analyze certain things. We just need for church. Take this video, take the other video they put on, and make sense of it. Make sense out of it. We are rewatching the minister BC. In fact, when you listen carefully, categorically, clearly they denying as if that was not even true. Why should they cry? Now they outcry, and when they say ironclad evidence or confirm, say indeed these guys, we are actually having our own diplomatic passport, our own diplomatic passports. Now they tell you say them pull statements now, say then investigate. But on February 6, we officially, the government of Salome received extradition request from Netherlands for Hanover, their own Peking. We commit crime now their own country. That's not a transnational crime for that matter. It's not about just a national crime. This man, according to, when they convict now, not to one court, not to two courts, several courts in Europe convicted this guy. This guy is the Baron, is the Don. We own country, my whole country. We've been dragging our feet. We've been giving excuses. We've been quoting the laws. We've been looking for, just to buy time. We've been bringing all kind of manipulative tricks. We've been speaking big jargons. But people do understand. The bottom line, the government does not want to release this guy. They fear perhaps by releasing him, it will implicate a lot of people. And we've seen those. We don't see, how the thing ever play. So basically, the government, the oldest man said, this is for Lefa. Well, not two-way governments, they benefit from. This we know from sources. This guy, they technically help the government in different way. This guy is making investments in Sierra Leone. When I talk about investment, Joy Lightdeckers is massively involved in our own economy in Sierra Leone through Poxistent, through people. And people, and some are not worried. So, what's wrong? People in the thief money, they count on the UK, they can't go to America. What the person going to then get her? Lightdeckers, they take money around the world, they count, you give people information. What is wrong, Mr. Komon-Tok? But people, they look for everything, they forget, say, the thing what the man they do itself, that's the way will make we not get a nation. See what's in there happen. One video, they won't go viral. Small picking then, la just put on. I'll not be planning for put on, but I just want to show you that video there. A heartbreaking, not only video, but each time you see that video there, you as a Kumra, I'm sure, you ask your commander, you at case. You go worry, you go cry. La just put this video. When I don't see her, plenty of people that don't see her. If it's 20 years, 30 years, maybe it's still not good. But for let you see toddler there, for let you see toddler kids, young as probably, I would say maybe they are around 11 years to 12 years, they are fighting over kush. It's unbelievable. It's disheartening. In the real time, we are losing our own country, our future, our generation to drugs. And yet still people are trying to justify, people are trying to find excuses. This guy is contributing to the economy. This guy is giving money to XYZ. This guy has at one time helped the government to pay salary. He has given the government 20 million. He has given the government $10 million. What is this money for? As a country like Sierra Leone, we have more than 20 to 30 well-established, economically, viable mineral there, this sought after minerals there. So we wait for a drug lord or can give government 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. Let's put this video. Someone from no ever say it, someone I don't see her. But for me, the first day was here, my body rise. And once about them begin share and back. But anyway, let's share. Right, so today I know be want actually talk about Kush because sometimes they tire videos there. I see one of them just sinful. And I see also where somebody they talk, I think one guy they say, even pastors are involved. That is schools there. That the places of worship. Now the marketplace there. There is a video back will be play where somebody will make like the sell water. Na school, I think na PO, or na kushi they sell. Top that side. No. Logo na the African is Madagascar. All right, so that's not the story of Madagascar. As on the sea, Colonel Michael don't assume the presidency and Ojelina don't run away go France. Well, now we're gonna the world news as we be already going into now. Zelensky with Trump and we will count that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok.
I
All right, so okay, there's no sound. Oh, apologies, there's no sound. All right, so sorry about that. But again, let's just summarize for Una. Zelensky in White House. Well, two-way, they hope for go get some weapons then, for go defend the country. But at the same time, look like say there is strong prospect for let peace take place because Trump therefore started a talk with Putin, and potentially there will be a meeting in Budapest, now Hungary, where the warring parties they all go sit down back. Maybe, just maybe, God go send Kolata and peace go reign because the war. Sometimes for like just beginner or for ender, a 4 years ago. So just like that, Anyway, and we all suffer. Everybody, at one point in time, we must tell you see because of the war, not so everybody. This is the effect of globalization. One side is crying and the rest will, they feel the pain. Anyway, we'll tap the program here. If you just join me, we look at key issues then today. The Liberia don't succeed, forget a seat, the UN Security Council non-permanent, and we see an audio be circulating on social media where one man they say then get a covenant with Mother Bio and we inaugurate here. And we also see Komon-Tok gets the first department, surgery department, and the Minister of Information don't explain their own part with how they to do the proactive intake. Where you see these two guys where they say nice screen so then get your salon passport, what you then do save the country name, image. And of course, we also pay attention on this much talk about WAS result, we then just a release. And we also look at silver blinding where they criticize the chief minister, his wife, as a co-chair for the rebranding of Miata conference. Well, we also pay attention on the African news, Madagascar, as well as the world news. Trump, see Zelensky. Well, any of this issue where you feel, say, you get interest with one Robbie Motpa, you're more than welcome. Of course, we can pay attention on the comment section in Mr. Komon-Tok.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. When I we play. on. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone, like one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. We to bring information about salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
All right, yes. So, Fambules, we don't kind of the other part of the program. I just this one and all right. So yeah, we don't put the line up. Now just continue again for Terry. On Sunday we get a man of God from Australia. We see he gets a message from God for the Salon people. God gave a message for Kangi Salon people. Now we can hear within God see Salon. What is it? Listen saying. All right, now just take the first call. We get the first caller. Yes, Concern Sierra Union. Thank you for joining us. Get the platform.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok. Thank you so much for the good work you did to me, brother. God bless you. I know it can be so frustrating for talk about the kush business, but they are, my brother, let we not get tired at all, because we all see the rate in which how they destroy we brothers and sisters them. I just like the awareness now we done the raise now the country, because this kush business not they by party or neither region. No sign, not in that country, the not district, not the way this kush no don't affect, So now we all business. I see why we mama from both they cry like a small picking for one green boy picking. That they tell you how danger this kush business be. So they are me they call upon we mama them. Let them tie them or this is not about if or go pull mother bio come out now power, but let the government do something for let the able for stop this kush now we country. It's sad when we get a government. Look at the Speaker of Parliament. Then they downplay this thing. They don't know the effect, because some of them, their immediate family not get affected. So they don't know at all how this thing they affect you. But do you, Mr. Komon-Tok, I want to plead with you. Next time when they refer to kush, because now the only way that we them people are going to take this thing serious. If we begin to name the drugs after them, I pray they should say they go fight, because they don't understand. They just like how we get Kaba Tiger no more. The kush for call and bio kush. So until we name they go out with the cushion now, they go try for do something for stop this and deadly and drugs in our country. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Yeah, I feel disappointed. There are a group of Sierra Leoneans will be a match for this police not getting clearance. So today I just feel bad. Imagine, they want come out and march for raise awareness, police not getting clearance. But anyway, thank you very much.
They're not going to give them clearance because they know what and they do in that country.
All right, thank you very
they're
much,
not seek the interest of the people. Thank you. God bless you, my brother.
Yeah, we add another voice. Yes. Yes, from the US. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Komon-Tok. Well, people then they say this push not enough for being a political thing. But if people need clearance for go sensitize the nation about push, police where we know say they support government, they stop them, then it don't become political. And me go look them as a political thing because the people they call, most of them are one-sided. But let me go to my point. The Speaker of the House being sound so irresponsible for make a look at situation like that in Sierra Leone and feel saying people hype them. But I not believe that statement we make about Ghana. But since it come out, now in out, and the place where me regard as the highest court now the country, now they go say him. Let me tell this man. I mean, in a civilized nation, for snatch something as somebody in hand and smash and a ground. Now, me on state where they, that's all I tell you. Now, crime against the state. Not to even with the person itself where you do want to. For say this man as a lawyer, go open him mouth, talk that kind of thing and they. You want set Sierra Leonean against Sierra Leonean? You know how poorly trained the police them be. You know how the educational level in the country, how it is. Now, if you go make them kind of statements and they, I mean, incriminating. But Mr. Komon-Tok, you know how much cell phone cost? You know how much it costs for letting you go. I mean, because you want to trigger the police say, therefore they do that thing and they. I mean, that sounds, I mean, for me, a man of in caliber, a look low. But Mr. Komon-Tok, I mean, partially I like the way you play with Mala Bioda and thing for make and save to run. But that's that video, that audio where you play so. Now a confirmation. Remember, I say you don't play an audio now where the wife, the ex-wife, instead say one thing we not like about Mala Bio, he like for go to Juju man.
Yeah.
And this one we me hear it today, and that one the way you play, now the confirmation to wait me know about time before you overthrow stressor. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. So family member, they know they forget sometimes. And then they, all right, let's take another voice. Yes, call outside the confirm.
Mr. Komon-Tok, Pakul from the home of the Cowboys. I salute you, sir.
Hey, Pakul. How you do? You get bomba fine.
I know what you boss.
How are you, Ba? How are you?
Well, but anyway, situation at Sierra Leone is getting from bad to worst. But the only thing here is we still get a chance for corrector. The good guys that were in bed with them bad guys here, if they're not try them best for at least stop them bad guys here before it gets worse, I'm afraid the future of this generation. Mr. Komon-Tok, just think about we grew up, that's how they grew up in the 70s and early 80s when they're exposed to guns and drugs. Probably the guns that were exposed to hunting gun. You find out that the percentage you get in trouble where at least you get a little bit older is very, very less. But I think at least exposed to like guns during the rebel war, I will tell you for free, most of them get into trouble. Even when they come overseas, they can't begin to play and gun, then they end up in jail. So what we do right now, so if we don't try to stop this generation, if we expose them to drugs, most of them going to end up a drug dealer in the future. We have to stop this. We therefore stop this, let it get worse fast side on this right now. And when we go stop them, the good guys have to stop the bad guys. May God bless you, country, and give more country.
Thank you very much for joining us. We'll take another voice again. This is now great Babatunde. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, look like we need to get you because another call the kind side, Babatunde. Just join. Yeah, thank you for joining us, Babatunde.
Yes, sir. Good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok. Good evening to the Komon-Tok family. You know, we underestimate and downplay something about this kush. This kush, believe me, that deliberate something, that chemical warfare we don't encounter so. And then people are now one means when they try for take for well we country. You know, people I think we all get different, so they see things differently. But like if we begin from the 50s, then we begin relate things that we go know waiting that this act. That deliberate, but like the people then get right. Believe me, I worship God, now God no matter worship. But when true come, talk come. Kafiri you dey put am to. I swear to God, if they put them people that were affected, I swear that country dey. Governor Clark himself swear. Nothing no wrong for them use with additional way they call. He swear not to take bribe, he swear not to take order from above. Connected, it goes against you. You see. What do you believe that? The entire talk now in go and call them. They go give evidence and then they trees in trial them. They go kill their people and they. But he talk them. He said they will come here if they swear, they take oath and what in them believe. Yes, we laugh before left. You give Kafiri Quran and Bible for what they call now for nothing. That country, they're the only thing where they eliminate this drug with them call now for let them people together and swear. You get rights now, you write down there for that you swear. Yes, now you right. We they talk about culture. Why can't we use our culture, our tradition? No right for you swear. You wonder where they kill you picking them. You go see if this push no go left. Then care me go na Tom. Then go do me waiting me.
Thank you very much, Babatunde. Thank you for your contribution. All right, okay. Let me pay a little bit of attention here. You know, so let's see. We have this one. Yeah, we don't miss this one. Okay, let's see. We'll take this one again. Don't miss this one. Okay, I'll take this one. This is not the great Kailondo, the man with the thunderous voice. You get the platform.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok. How are you, boss?
I'm good. And yourself?
All right, I'm good. Mr. Komon-Tok, them politicians, they're not ready for help, Sadu. I've been listening to this guy, P.R.O. Mambu. That guy, they common geopolitics business now the world, they don't know about that. When they talk about drugs, they compare and say, oh, look, America, they go bomb Venezuela for drugs. Not for drugs. And then geopolitics business. Now change of government, they want to Venezuela. When they don't, they begin comparing and they with Salu. It's so pathetic. That guy, they know they read, they know they listen to world news there. You know? It's very sad. And that country, the way they go so bra, now let try organize ourselves. If not the 31st of October, let all man wear black na salon. Them be don't do it. SLPP be don't do it. Them be don't wear black.
Some
people
guys,
that wear black against
some guys, I forget like so today. I so vexed. I'm not able to get the fly. I said the guy that don't call off the protest. Was a procession. Then be just one common no more. Let people for raise awareness no more. Police don't get a clearance.
For raise awareness, bro. Then they are not to wait for clearance. Madagascar, they not wait for clearance. Then they can always say Britonians that they get the problem. Anything will happen at the city, the provinces they follow. But if you not begin at the city, how you go expect man the way they all plan for go stand up? Now the city for stand up. Madagascar also happen. Every Morocco for healthcare business. Then they stand up.
Yeah.
What's the what happen with we? We not promote people, they not be awareness. On the 31st of October or before that, they all man wear black, right? Because this drug guy don't so pathetic. We get people that waiting at this they get hand for this year. If this is Speaker of the House, they defend it, then they all lie about story Morgana this. That lie, bro. So no, we need a democratic socialist party. We will lead we forward. That guy they don't fail we. Where the world don't know to begin make that. Then people don't go build 500 houses that each district. That they don't burn people the host there. That guy don't get no sympathetic mind for the population of Sierra Leone. If they don't, the war don't happen, they don't burn houses. What if first they don't do? Go build shelter there for people and let people then return at the villages and then towns there.
Anyway,
you know? Thank you very much, bro.
As always,
We're
thank
so
you very
pathetic.
much.
Thank you.
Your contribution always there on points. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're going to take the last call for tonight. Ahmed from the UK. Thank you for joining us. You get the platform. Ahmed, if you don't mind for call back, line or they connect you. I don't know. I think the other calls and the kind. So if you call now, we'll connect you. Yes, call outside the call. Yes, Ahmed, thank you for joining us. All right, go ahead.
Thank you very much. As usual, brother, always when you bring the issues there, very important, and appreciate you so much. I don't know if you can do a favor of that, please. You see this video when you play with these boys, they fight for push. I don't know if Single Paul Thomas, the speaker, if you get him number, send us to the line WhatsApp directly. May see. You know, sometimes if you see and you will take him serious. Because you see who's the talk, you know, to show how you be, how to show you be. So sometimes if you see them boy away in the faith, sometimes you will say, yes, this is serious. I don't know if you we see him where you could possibly see him. It's terrible, my brother. If you look at what they happen at Sierra Leone, especially these drugs, you know, it's like when a government forgets, you know, not get what it takes for local people, then they reduce population. In the one economic theory talk about that. You know, they try for reduce the population for maybe able to meet. If not that is government, they try for do because look the way they die today. No, every day, then they show you people and they don't ask that then die one. No, it's terrible installation. We would say we not get nothing. Look at the population in Singapore. Look at Qatar is, I think it's less. I don't know if they are up to 3 million or 4 million now. Well, the days I can remember when I traveled that Gambia is a full week. Qatar, they're less than Gambia, the population. Qatar, they only rely on gas. Look at Singapore, 6 million, 6 point something million people. You know, but we, with all what you get, I don't understand it, brother. Like what we want to say, we need for stand firm. We need for we don't wait for you know a clearance. They don't go give me. They don't go give clearance. But Madagascar they wait for clearance. Kathmandu they wait for clearance.
Anyway, Ahmed, thank you very much for your contribution as always.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. Yes. All right, so family, this is gonna be the last call for tonight. We will pay attention now on the comment section. So like I say, do ya not forget for gonna talk special and subscribe. Like I say, we try to forget a backup page there just in case. Thank you in advance. I'll start for take this next us to say, Mr. Komon-Tok, please don't change your music at the jam. Who's on the music? Which one? Which music? No, we know Bali. Which one we they enjoy so? The English version or they use or the one or they put pancreas? So we don't know. Anyway, this one they come up from Jenny. They say why are we blaming the drug dealers? We blame the producer. This one. This one they come up from Abdul Kamara from YouTube. It says small picking them all the smoke. I see one video where picking for Yeah, now that video they talk. That video they don't go viral. I think that if be a rallying video, that one is supposed for move with heart. Now they supposed for move with heart. Whether you're not parents, whether you're not to parents, just a genuine Sierra Leonean. I like what in concern Sierra Leonean say. The Kush, it can send politics, it can send boundary, it can set tribes, it can set political parties. That is why it's a unifying force for us. It's a clarion call for each Sierra Leonean. This message, the signal itself, our country is being destroyed in real time. That in itself should be our own clarion point. It's not, it will be a clarion call for we act as a team, as a one family, as one people. When this one come from Cecile, cool, from YouTube. He say, in all seriousness, the bootlickers are making it harder for us to transform our beloved nation. We know most of the bad guys and the people are ailing and aiding them deliberately and or ignorant. This one they come from Anita Faith Warite from Facebook. They say, just Lidaka is with you already. Take action on him, set an example to him first, so all will see. I think it is hard to within. This one they come from Theophilus Cabo. They say, Komon-Tok, what about the man of God with the vision about Sierra Leone? Now the time will tell you so. I don't say so. Sunday will not say vision, we say, okay, maybe something like that. The man say, God, their message for Salon people. This message, you don't get them for a very long time. And you don't get away from us. The feel. It's like the message, the on time, and not one message, So Sunday, hopefully, we can get the message. And this one, they come out for Marie J. They say, well, my question is, did this person know and understand our culture? Please, somebody wake up and explain to me. For they say, are we being recolonized by Chief Minister, bringing his wife to be part of rebranding our culture? What does our white woman know about her? Are they not competent Sierra Leonean women? It's a question a lot of people is as concerned. If you want to employ your wife, find other way you employ her. But if something we get for being culture, I mean, even though you say get a culture studio, now they're different. Now you're in country studio. We are talking about national issue. It's not a club business, not an organization, not a studio or go play music on. We need to take the country serious. This one they come from Abdul Tawali from Facebook. Say, Komon-Tok, no defend by Juju. Elect that thing, and after that. And this one they come from Chelsea Conte. Say, Nabio, you the trust. Somebody they come out for, this one they come out from Angela Rahim. He said, Mr. Komon-Tok, if you believe that there is going to be peace between Israel and Gaza, then I have a bridge in New York to sell, to you. Some did that is fair because he's still in the Nobel Prize. I don't know if it's okay, the woman name. We can't just be within the sea um, alarmist, or in the sense that we always want for the negativity. That gets me own personal. I completely understand. A lot of people don't express this in, given the nature of Trump waking chin things fast, and even Benjamin Netanyahu, and given the history of the conflict in that country there, a ceasefire are not just a temporary. But at the time when it comes, we will celebrate it, not so. Perhaps if we talk, we begin to celebrate it, who knows, they might stick to it. So the media gets powerful way of, influencing things, So sometimes the position where we did, it's not only about giving information, entertaining, educating, inspiring, it's also influence. The media can also influence certain, so that make if you check across even these big analysts, they're all more or less, they find the flame. I mean, they blow they blow the trumpet of Trump. In other words, give him some praise. I agree with you. If you really want the Nobel Peace Prize, be said by doing it, they get her. And unfortunately, Venezuela, the opposition ain't get her. So yeah, it's a deep conflict, and it has been going on for big past we, and we get for left her. Other people never can talk about her anyway. But we hope, not so we hope say that could be something, will be, because nothing is impossible under the sun. Everything is possible. Hope that maybe someday these two nations will enjoy what we call peace, side by side, as neighbor, as friendly states. And all right. And this one they come from Raj Tomk. He said, Komon-Tok. If now for fast, we don't tire. Okay. Sunday not far. Today now should be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know if you're fast, but maybe if you're a new fast, sometimes this one fast, loss if you're this one, sometimes I will change thing. I just say. Yes, Edward Lennox 45. Thank you as always for joining us, and thank you for reminding the community, share and like. Seriously, Regina Camara, they say, seriously, this government is going to do everything to retake the power, all because of this drug money they are bathing. God, please stop this evil now. Sorry. Amandi, so man. All right, so Fambulo and I will tap the program for tonight. Turn up plenty. Thank you. See a lot of contributions from as media friend Kelvin. Thank you as always for us and us recognize now. Yeah. Arun Afiz Kuruma, thank you for us. And of course, Kate K, thank you. Yeah, Kate, well, sometimes, but and Silvanos Camara, Komon-Tok. Thank you very much for joining us, and tap the program here. Sunday, I from the man of God. We don't this singer, not so the man of God. A lot of people there. And the role of the people, the role of just leaders, they don't diminish, they don't reduce. It's back then, the voice became the interreligious council. I get an opportunity to talk with some of them. No Allah call the name. way they explain how they treat them, because some of them they be put in a human rights commission, and given the fact that they are, the name itself a religious person, and then look at and say it will dispense things, and pull and they. One day, I know I go deep, because if I go deep, people and go out. I talk with them behind the scene. Either watch your program, elect this program, elect the people there. I would say religiously. Say it see the criticism, they read the criticism, whether they blast them. They say, but if people know what they say, they go behind the scene. Also say that I want to talk. People in their way they don't will be the commission, the Human Rights Commission, we intend be like for be political in a sense, but governments who, because one of them begets, I think the way he became in a power, they be done go pray for BK 1 or 2 10. But just like any man of God no more, so they can suspect one of them, they can suspect say this man and be the EBK don't call 1 or 2 10 for ramp up and see. So pull and they even in benefits, no even care. Go to that money they say. So it can sometimes that make we can go a little bit slow, where you get the chance to talk with them, they explain to you the circumstance. And some of them they get a family Nadicon. It's a whole the only way where this thing get for happen to be for we as a nation, unless we stand up for the truth, regardless of the person within our power. It's the sensitization, especially upon things of national interest. Because if a bad thing come, now we all in the church. For example, no family, not in a salon to some extent, suffer directly indirectly. We Ebola come at the same thing. Corona at the same thing. Mood slide. That I make us Sierra Leoneans, unless until, well, we divided, like what they say. That I make we need a leader where they unite we more. But the division, it can show up now of recent time. So I get my friends there, we'll go school together, they talk, even to college, they talk about tribe. They talk about, no, religion and tribe arguments will not get time. So it's surprising when this don't become a norm these days, don't become, sensitive. People and, the politicians are so powerful, they're not so powerful that they don't able they don't able master that part there for, actually put we asunder, just for divide we, because that's not the only way they're able to thrive. Because if we unite together as a people, as a country, I mean, at the end of the day, we get for all anybody who's accountable for them make breast cancer. For we get electricity, for we get water, for we get good road, for we get better health. But if one side anybody talk, another side not they talk, because don't tell them, say, they don't brainwash them. Difficult. So somebody, all right. Somebody say, I know, not left hand. All right, so until then, Fambulen.
We dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Tell town well-being, make we rise from a seat. It's now a platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. Now we voice we do. Ooh, come on, talk, you go hear me loud. We no go hide, you go make me proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are. Come here we message for. Komon-Tok, it's how we voice. voice. Army folk, we make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we come from. Komon-Tok, the place to be. We the young and care for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need them for survive. Make the system better so we people could thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go yarn the things we need to know. Political leaders, make when I hear the cry. We could talk, come here, no we know go lie. Not Komon-Tok, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Ooh, Komon-Tok, you gon' hear we loud. We no go hide, you gon' make me proud. From salon to the wall, we dey stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Komon-Tok, this how we voice. Army folk, we make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we come from. Komon-Tok, the place to be. We the young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Now we the young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shine the light, the truth must show. Komon-Tok, together we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Komon-Tok, where the minds go meet. Komon-Tok, this how we voice. Army folk, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we dey come from. Komon-Tok, the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we dey pave the way.